So, just a minor problem with the pillbox here. Welcome back to Timber and Stone, by the way. Yeah, I just discovered a little issue when Weem went to go into his position here. He just kind of stepped right down in there. So, yeah, that's not going to work out so well. At least not the way it's currently built. So we're going to have to get in here, get some walls, get some great stone, and kind of do an overhang like we did over here. Something like this probably on all sides. I'm just gonna do it where you could step in there. I suppose it's possible for them to go at an angle. It could be kind of glitchy that way, but we'll be able to see because we can select Weem and then tell him to walk outside and he'll take the shorter route. And if he slips out through there, then we know that there's an issue. So let's find a builder for this. Shirley's gonna be the best builder, but I've got her mining some other material down there, so let's just go ahead and have Joe. We'll actually pull Raven out here. He's got the 6. Bring him out so he can kind of get cracking on that guy. Now I have started working on one for the other side. You don't really see much of that here. I am going to start digging this out, but if I lower the terrain down here, there you go, you'll see the tunnel that is making its way over here, and then we'll just kind of angle it in a bit and we'll be set. Now part of me is thinking, you know, is this the best idea to have it over here when there's no door? There's no real draw over here, but this is usually what happens. The goblins, the wolves, and the skeletons, when they spawn, it's typically in this area and they end up moving in this direction. So it's probably a safe assumption that if we build something here, if we get attacked from this side, or you know, something spawns over in this general area, this box here will come in handy. So we're gonna go ahead and do it anyway. It's very easy to dig out there. It's very easy to build. You can see, wow, actually I haven't looked at that number in a while. We have over 8,000 stones. So this is nothing. This is very, very easy for us to do. Probably could be dedicating some time to some other things, but I am trying to get Raven up to, oh, I thought, man, that tricked me. That's 6 right there. I was like, oh, he got it. Trying to get him to 6 on the blacksmithing, because then he can start doing that, do the solid ore, and at that point there's just a lot we can do. I think we can make a lot of those, a lot of different things he can get started on. So pretty excited about that. That's when things are really going to take off. Some of you have mentioned that, say, hey, once you get to that point, that's where things really get going from like a military standpoint. I'm doing good otherwise. We have a lot of arrows. We have some swords out there. Everybody has clubs at least. There's a couple shields and everything, so I just really need to get that blacksmithing there. But anyway, I wanted to point out the the flaw here with our box, and see if we can do something about that. Now, let me see here. We've got Raven is actually filling in the floors here, so I did decide to start filling this in a bit. If we select here, you'll see the blue areas. Got those highlighted, so it's not fully filled, but I'm starting to fill this in, and that's, oh no, hold on. That's not the right stone. Oh, that's a bummer. I guess it's not a big deal. I guess I could just go with it. Field stone. I think I was on walls when I did that. Maybe that's the problem. Construction, walls, field stone. I think I needed to be doing floor flat stone. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what I need to do. Maybe I'll tear that out. I'm not sure, but anyway, we've got him going around filling in some areas here. I could cancel this. In fact, it might actually be a better idea to cancel the construction of these floors because it is the wrong stuff. And it would allow me to have him focus on the area outside. So that could be pretty cool. Let's do this. See if I can get this all in one swoop here. Yeah. Okay, cool. So anyway, that should get him going out there, and I can select the proper material for this. And I think I will go ahead and tear this out. It's not too big a deal. We got plenty of workers for that. Well, congratulations are in order. Raven just hit level 6 blacksmith. Very cool. Very cool. Been desperately waiting for that. So let's jump up here, go to our solid ingots. So you can see there's the requirement of level 6. And we have a whole lot of iron. So let's see, it does take 2 of those to create 1. So it looks like we can queue up 70, maybe 73 or something like that. So anyway, let's go ahead and shift click this. We're going to go to just Oh, goes right to 73. That's fine. Let's lower this down a little bit here. 70 is good. Very cool. He's gonna get cranking on those, and hopefully you can get another maybe couple levels out of that. I'm not sure. That's quite a few, but I don't know. It has been going kind of slow. But anyway, we're gonna set him on that trajectory. See if we can get him leveled up even farther, because there is so much we can do at that point. Let's jump in here and look at some of these other resources, because I haven't looked at them in a bit, trying to remember. Obviously we have the short sword at 5, so the gladius is at 8. It's only a few more damage. Broadsword is 16, quite expensive. I was looking at the spear, it's only 10 damage. So let's see, I'm kind of looking for stuff that we can just now do now that we've hit 6, but that gets into some of the other skills there, so not really much right now, but we sure can make the those bars. And then I think all of the solid stuff in here is 6, so we can actually start making some good tools as well. This could come in really handy. We have a solid hammer? I didn't even know that. Okay, well, let's see. We have ingots. We do have 14 of those. We have the ability to make some more. I did switch him over to using scrap metal to make the ingots. I realized, oh, I could do that because we had 20 of those, so I could make 10 of those bars. So I had him doing that. In fact, he's still going on that. It has 2 left. We'll do 2 more short swords. I've already done 2 or 3, and then jump into the solid ingots. So Raven has plenty to do. It looks like other people here are kind of desperately looking for something to do. Let's kind of lower the terrain again and take a peek at where we're at this point here. So the digging is getting there, a little slowly, but I have some other areas selected as well. I could deselect all of this to try and get that box made faster, but I think what we'll actually do is kind of look at some of these people and maybe just switch some people into mining for now, because I want to get that box finished. So let's see, you're already on mining though. Okay, you might not have the tools. I don't know if I have somebody set for stonemason right now. We could be out of the tools here. Let's go ahead and switch, not Weem, we'll switch Joe into stonemason. But yeah, it looks like we're out of some tools. That was probably the problem. They're complaining about the ore being beyond their skills, but the bigger problem is they don't have their tools. So anyway, we're going to get that going. I really want to hurry up and get this box made and then be able to focus on some other things. I'll have to assign some of these other guys some different kinds of tasks. Obviously, we've got lots of food coming in, so that's probably not as big a deal. I probably don't need to add any more farmers. You can see we've got 5 of them in hats here. So anyway, we'll find something for them to do in the meantime, though. Had some people out here digging the ground, getting ready to make this box, and a skeleton was spotted. They finished digging and ran back, and I've reprioritized this a bit. I actually took away all of the digging that I had set to have done over here. I just canceled it all so they would come and dig this tunnel out. But what I realized, I found, if I pan back up here, that the area, the fog of war, actually gets pushed when they're underground. So they kind of moved out here to dig, and the fog of war got pushed out this way, which I think is pretty interesting because you could essentially dig a long tunnel across your world, maybe even one looping back, and set guard patrols there, right? And they could just do these loops. I mean, that does look like a long distance, but when you've got a lot of people, they can really get digging, really get things moving. I was just thinking that at least in an area like in this area, you could set a loop underground that they run, and you get that line of sight without putting anybody in danger, which is pretty interesting. So I don't know what it would take from a programming sense to cancel that, for it to read that, oh, there's, you know, ground above me, so the fog of war should not be, you know, pushed. But anyway, there you go. We've spotted the skeleton again. There could be more. Looks like a normal skeleton here. We do have a few people out here, so maybe it's not that big a deal. We have Lom and Excel out here, so I don't know. We do have Ender on the wall as well, so I might try to just draw this guy out. Let's use Excel. Let's kind of walk him over here. See if we spot any more. No, just the one, and he's not an archer, so not too concerned. That's fine. Alright, walk him back this way. Keep him coming. You don't need to fight him though, Excel. Although Excel probably take him down. Ender, oh, Ender's walking away hungry now. Okay, let's go ahead and pause this really quick. We've got Calamity, we're going to switch to infantry. Excel, switch to infantry. Just get them in that mindset here, and let's see how this goes. Calamity's gonna get there first, so we'll just keep an eye. Okay, the damage, not bad. That one kind of hurt. Okay, there we go. It's gonna pull Calamity there. We took another hit, but looks like we got things settled. So I'm gonna go ahead and set them back to mining. They were out here digging again. Let's go back to mining. Okay, they may head back anyway. We'll see. But anyway, we're just about getting there. We're about to pop the hole through and finish this box up. I've got a lot of people completing the flooring in here. I'm going to go ahead and just cover this up because I've pretty much got I've got a lot of storage here, and it's easy enough then for me to throw more in. And if I really kind of stock this up a bit, I don't have to worry about it so much. And then what I'm thinking is that up above, I can actually put, you know, one wood pile up here and one food barrel, things like that, because it's all kind of shared. They don't always have to go to a specific container to get the specific food out of there. So we'll have kind of the basement be the majority of the storage, and then little individual elements up here, and probably moved around too. I was thinking it might be nice to have, you know, a food barrel over in this corner, and, you know, maybe one by the door, so that people that are hungry that come back from somewhere, they don't have to go all the way down into this place. I think that could work out pretty well. Additionally, we could start looking at making an area that's like out a bit, kind of a small shelter area, throw a couple, you know, food, things like that out there, and then work could start to be done, you know, in another area maybe. That way to keep it kind of, keep the fog of war out, right? And have a couple people working out in a certain area. It kind of makes that area a bit more safe to operate in. And probably over time you could spread out. I'm not playing on a very big map. This is medium. I figured that based on previous plays, I just didn't need that much room. I spent so much time in this one area kind of working on my thing that I didn't need a giant area. So you probably could over time set up another base or two, even if they're much smaller, and kind of start splitting people up. That might be kind of cool. We do have skeletons spotted. Is this another? We got another one over here. Let's see. It's kind of at a different angle. Who do we have out here? Excel is out here. Okay, let's actually have Excel go check this out. We're gonna risk your life a little bit, Excel. Just want to see. Is it just one? Nope. There's another one. So they're not archers though. I want to get a better view of this. I'm just going to kind of move them around a bit. It looks like there might just be the two. Okay, and it looks like he is going to maybe just peel one off. So I think we'll let him go at it here. Let's see how this goes. And we do have somebody else here coming back out here. We got Long coming out here. We're going to throw infantry. Get Long moved up here. Did he just headbutt you? That was crazy. Okay, I was just about to move Excel out of there, but they put him down. So anyway, this is definitely getting a little bit more dangerous. I may bring some more people out here and just try to clear this area a bit. Okay, I marched everybody out to the corner, and they're spotting the skeleton. We got the one here, but another one was spotted just over here, and in fact a second one in that same area. I was just moving Gerard and Joe over here to take care of this one, and they spotted another one. So I think what I'm going to do is leave the single over there. He's not going anywhere. I think we'll move everybody over here because Weem just spotted this one as well. So let's just do that. We're going to get everybody over here, finish this one off. Shirley's actually heading back. I think she's dropping stuff off. She's like heavily weighed down and moving slowly, so we're going to let her keep going. These guys are going to get popped. Oh, he missed. That was good. And I just saw a big chunk of damage. Let's see. Oh, Joe got hammered. Hammered. Let's try to run him off to the side. Okay. Gerard just took a big hit as well. Not good. We're going to get Porthos up here close. I'm trying to get Weem up into range here. Step up into this. Hey, you're supposed to get off. I want Gerard to step back here. Don't get shot. I'm not sure why Weem is not shooting. There they go. Okay. Ender was like, Weem, you're taking too long, and just totally dropped him. That's good. We'll just set that to dispose so don't forget. And then we've got another one here. So I think what we'll do is we'll move the archers up in range. Something like that. And I'll make these guys run back. They may end up running up, but I'm going to try to get a shot or two off first. Okay, it looks like I actually didn't notice. Looks like we have another one over here as well. But I think that plan will still hold. Let's see here. Let's see how this goes. Yep. Oh, okay, so now we have 4. 1 and 2, and then we've got 2 more back here. Now they're not in range close enough to get drawn into this, so it should be okay. There we go. Weem's shooting that one. He doesn't seem to care. I like that. I'm totally fine with that. And I think Ender just ran off. Everybody might be peeling back. I think I'm going to reset the military point up here. Remove that. Guard positions. Here. Select this and something like that. Just a whole lot. It's fine. Hit play and see what's going on here. It looks like people are heading back probably for, you know, food or something like that. But we do have some injuries, so it may actually be best for everybody to head back, come to think of it. We know there's skeletons out there and they do need to get taken care of, but I don't know. Maybe we'll take care of them next time.